Konami Studios.
Juggernaut issue 3. That's right, I'm still reading this book. Is that surprising? Kinda. Because it's a Juggernaut book. I don't know why we have it. It's weird to me. I think it exists because somebody was like, we need to talk about why Juggernaut's not on Krakoa. And then when the guy wrote the book, there's nothing to do with Krakoa. So it's just kind of like, write a Juggernaut book. Okay, about what? I don't know. Just write a Juggernaut book. Why isn't he on Krakoa? Oh, because he's doing this. Okay, that's why this book exists. We open up this book right kind of where we left off in the last issue. Juggernaut's being sued. Cain Marko is being sued. So they go to court and we get some news clips about how, like, in a fight between Juggernaut and Spider-Man, there was all this damage that was done. And thanks to the photographer Peter Parker, we know what the damage was. And we said this is Cain Marko acting out of his own free will. In the courtroom, D-Cell is like live streaming, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, and I don't know if you're allowed to do that. So whatever happens. But as they're in this courtroom, you could see Kane's like, I'm not gonna last this semi. I'm probably gonna go to like prison. But during this whole courtroom scene, we hear like a rumbling, and we cut to the past where Cain is walking up these steep mountains in North Korea, and he's trying to visit the man who is building the new suit. And I think, was it the Sidorak? They're using it from the Crimson Bands of the Sidorak, which is something I think was used in Doctor Strange. I think that's something he's used before as a weapon. This old man is building this new suit, and the idea is so powerful, like you could be so strong and so worthy of this suit, that the man goes to attack Cain Marko. And then we cut back to the modern day where we see Cain's trying to protect the people in the courtroom, but outside the window they are being attacked by a really creepy version of Quicksand, who is this, I guess, Sandman-like character, but a woman. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of an interesting idea. I don't know anything about this character, so we'll have to see what's going to happen there. So of course Juggernaut and D-Cell and our damage control people are trying to figure out a way to keep her just, from making any more damage and doing anything bad. She kind of beats the shit out of Cain. He goes flying into a building. The idea comes into play, they have to contain her power because there's something different about it and what's going on there. So they realize what you have to do is kind of like separate her head from her body. And with that in mind, Cain just kind of like charges at her and like throws a huge boulder to like cut her head from her body. And that's how they're able to keep the power down. And this entire time, D-Cell's live streaming again, which I'm like, oh, okay. I think I'm going to get tired of this. What's the point? You don't need to live stream everything happening here. We're reading the book. I get it, you're trying to be modern, and it's fine. It is what it is. So, and they just kind of keep Quicksand down. They're trying to figure out what her new power is, being why she's so powerful all of a sudden. Then we cut back again to the past one more time, where the old man who built the new armor of the Sidorak is fighting with Cain Marko, but then an accidental hit of a chain drops the armor down and it lands on Cain. And Cain's like, maybe the armor wanted to choose me. That's why Sidorak is like a part of my body now, not you, boy. I need an armor. I'm a character. You're not. That's what it is. And they just kind of cut back. She's still live streaming. Everything's going on. And we get like a scene where Cain's lawyer is just like, so notwithstanding, you saw my client like save all these people and stop the villains. So maybe in exchange for dropping like the lawsuit, you could clean up the damage and fix this part of the whole destruction up. And we could get some brick and iron and stuff. So it looks like the lawsuit angle is going to be dropped from the rest of this book, which is kind of cool. I'm glad we're moving past that right away. We don't really need to keep it. And our damage control agents are like, there's something weird going on here. This energy matches like a symbol from like an old base that we've kind of known about. And the isotopes are only designed by one facility, and that facility is ran by Arnim Zola, who is the, Arnim Zola. I mean, you're a comic fan, you know Arnim Zola, but he's a Nazi. And now he's experimenting on some supervillains. So, creepy. Really weird. What is this book? This Juggernaut series is just so random and so different with each issue. I'm like, who came up with this? Because we fought the Hulk in the last issue, and now we're doing this. I'm like, why are we going all over this place with this character? I don't know, but it's solid. I don't think it was bad. I still don't know why this book exists other than, like, we need to explain why Juggernaut's not in the Dawn of X stuff. This is the best we could do. It's fine. I don't have any complaints about the book other than, like, you don't really need to read it. So, Juggernaut issue 3, I am going to give a 6 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.